What's up, people? What's up, family? So, y'all know when you see me in this position, you already know it is time for bedroom conversation. So, this time I wanted to talk about I saw a couple of videos. One, you probably seen this TikTok person. She always talks about fuck them kids, them grown children, them grown kids, them adult kids. And she explains why she says fuck them adult children, because the disrespect, how they don't, check on their parents, how they blame their parents for everything. So today I saw another young lady who was saying how she used to blame her mother for everything. And kudos to this young woman. Because she didn't know. She was just like every other grown adult children that blames everything on their parents and don't necessarily know what the parents go through or went through to raise her. So she said until she had her own children, which she's a mother of two, that she didn't realize the hard work, the sacrifices, or anything that her mother had went through. And she said she was the only child. So mind you, she's the only child and she's blaming her mom for everything. She was like, why I can't wear nice clothes, why I can't have the name brand stuff, why I can't have this and that. And she faulted her parents. She said until she had her own kids and she realized even no matter how bad you want your kids to have all these things and to be able to go all these different places, sometimes it's just not in the budget. Sometimes things go on and happen and you just can't do it. And she didn't realize all of this until she became a mother. Now, I want to say this because I'm a mother of 9. I gave birth. Actually, I'm a mother of 13. Let me just put it like that. I'm a mom of 13, but I gave birth to 9 children, okay? So now I have 4 stepchildren. And I was a single mom for a very long time. Ups and downs, I went through it all. I bust my ass. Let me tell you something. I was that parent that wanted my children to have everything. My son was the oldest and he was chunky, chubby. And I didn't want him to be teased in school because children can be really, really brutal. And so I always made sure he dressed nice. He had the best clothes, name brand shoes. Every time the new Jordans came out, he had them. So even if they tried to talk about his weight and everything, one thing they could never talk about was how he dressed and how he looked. But I would sacrifice other things. The lights would get cut off. Then I would have to go bust my ass and figure out what I need to do to hurry up and get the lights back on. And sometimes the gas would get cut off and I would have to bust my ass and figure out what I had to do to get them back on, just so I can please this child that wanted everything, that had to, Ma, you know, the new Jordans is about to hit. They coming out Friday and da 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 da. And then, you got that as a parent, you have that choice. Do you get him the shoes that he want, or do you pay that light bill? Sometimes it's even worse than that. Do you buy food or do you pay the rent? So some of you single parents know what I'm talking about. And if you're that type of mom that I was, that you just want your kids to have everything, and you will fight tooth and nail and you would do everything that you can do. You did it all for that child to grow up and not give 2 flying fucks about you. I've spent birthdays by myself. Last year, I didn't get the only ones was I have 3 that's still at home. And of course, they even went to the dollar store, got me a card, got me some gifts, put them in the gifts bag, everything else. But that one child that I told you guys about, which was my oldest, didn't call me, didn't text me, didn't say, Mom, I'm on my way, because even if it's late, I'm still coming for your birthday because you sacrificed for me. They forget that. They forget that. And then now that he's a parent, I hear all the time, man, it's hard. I don't want no more kids. Man, I don't know how you do it. My other daughter who had her first child said, you did this 9 times? 9 times? How could you do it? To go back and then to disrespect, curse you out, and all this stuff. And you not only as that mother that you were, you now become that grandmother. And again, you risking, you sacrificing, you do everything all for them to not respect you, to not care, to not. And I see why other countries, other third world countries and other countries, they take care of their parents, their mom, regardless of what. They're there for, they take them in with them. Nigeria, there's no senior citizen homes there. There's no old folks homes there. There is no place for the elderly to go but back to their children. And their children take good care of them. But here in the States, you can kiss ass, do whatever you do. You can be the best mother in the world. And that child can still turn out to be a drug addict, disrespectful, not give two flying fucks to the wind about you. And y'all are mad. Some of you TikTok viewers are mad because that woman's like, fuck these grown ass kids. No, I'm with her. Fuck these grown ass children. Because they don't know what you go through, and they don't take the time to sit down and say, Mom, what was it like raising us? Because they're grown now and they're blaming you for everything. And instead of them constantly blaming you, sit your motherfucking ass down and ask your mother, how was it when your mom raised you? Because what they don't realize is, for a lot of us, our own mothers didn't teach us how to be mothers. They didn't teach us shit. So we learned along the way. And for you to get a mom that does say to you she loves you, that does protect you, that does look out for you, that did no matter what sacrifice for you, and you turn around and slap her in the face and can't even send her a damn text message to say happy birthday, happy Mother's Day. Easter is coming. Some of you low down, dirty, rotten ass, grown ass kids ain't gonna even come and get your mom or your dad for an Easter dinner. Not even to take them out for an Easter dinner. And you'll still blame them because you didn't get some name brand shit. And you very well might be an even worse parent than yours were. We got to get it together. I ain't gonna stop saying that our American children here are spoiled rotten. They were given everything. We didn't beat their ass. Like, let me tell you something. Out there in Nigeria, they flog. And then when they flog, they getting a stick, a pole, or whatever it is. They beating the hell out of them kids. If the moms can't even find that, they take off their flip-flops and they beat the hell out. And honey, they ain't being picky about, ain't no bending over and let me whoop your ass, honey. They hitting you upside the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms. They're tearing that ass up. They come in, the house ain't clean. They tearing that ass up. They come home, school work is not done. They tearing that ass up. When you go to school, the school is tearing that ass up. So these kids, they come out and they're so respectful and they're loyal. And I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying the majority. They ain't growing up spoiled rotten, expecting all kind of shit because they think that's what you're supposed to do. It's time to get it together. This is the reason why we are going through so much heartache, pain, selfishness, disrespect with our children right now. And then they grow up to be grown ass, disrespectful, unloyal, I don't give a fuck adults. It's pitiful. And I say to you parents, that's my age now and you got grown ass kids, fuck them grown ass kids. Take care of you. Do what you need to do to make you happy because the clock is fucking ticking on us. These motherfuckers got 30 and 40 more years to be on this earth. We got maybe 10 or 20 if we lucky. So do you live your life and be happy. tune in to my next bedroom conversation.